Here's something almost every contractor running Facebook ads gets wrong. They run one ad, maybe two, they point it at homeowners in their area, they set a budget, and they wait for the phone to ring. And sometimes it might work a little, but it never works as well as it should. And eventually it just stops working altogether and they blame the platform. The real problem is that at any given moment, there are homeowners in your market at completely different stages of the buying journey. Some are just starting to dream about the project. Some are actively comparing contractors, and some are ready to book a consultation right now. And a single ad cannot speak to all three of those people at the same time. I'm Anthony with Apex Operations, and today I want to walk you through the 4 types of ads that we run for every contractor client. What each one does, who it's speaking to, and why all 4 are working together is what actually fills up a pipeline. Before I break down the 4 ad types, I need to explain something about how Meta's algorithm works today, because it changes everything about how we build campaigns. Meta's current algorithm, called Andromeda, has become incredibly sophisticated at finding the right person for a given piece of content. We do some audience building on our end, but we rely heavily on the creative itself to do the targeting. What does that mean in practice is this. The ads you make tells the algorithm who to find. A video shot at a $300,000 kitchen remodel naturally finds homeowners interested in a high-end renovation. A straight offer ad that says, "Looking for a contractor in San Diego? Click here," naturally finds people who are actively looking right now. The creative is the signal, and when you have 4 different types of creative running at the same time, each one speaking to a different mindset, the algorithm finds 4 different types of the right person all at once. That is how you build a full pipeline instead of just chasing leads. Now, let me walk you through each one. The first type is called top of the funnel, and the goal here is not to get a phone call. The goal is to get the homeowner to stop scrolling and just feel something. This is the homeowner who isn't actively searching for a contractor yet. Maybe they've just moved in, maybe they've been thinking about a kitchen remodel for the last 2 years but haven't pulled the trigger. They're not comparing quotes, they're not even ready to book a consultation. They're just in the dreaming stage. The ad we run for them is almost always shot on site at a completed project where we're showing the finished result, a stunning backyard, a transformed kitchen, a before and after of a full home remodel. And we're telling the story behind it. Not a hard sell, not a CTA that says, call now, just look at what's possible and look at what this family has now. The psychology here is aspiration. We're not pushing, we're pulling. And what the ad does is plant the seed, create brand recognition, and make sure that when the homeowner moves into the active research mode 3 weeks or 3 months from now, they already know your name. Top of the funnel is where most contractors refuse to invest money because it doesn't produce an immediate lead. But it is what makes every other ad in the campaign work better, because the homeowner who's already seen your work before, they see your offer ad converts at a significantly higher rate than someone seeing you for the first time ever. The second type is the middle of the funnel, and this is where we build the trust that turns a curious homeowner into a serious prospect. This homeowner is warmer. They've started doing research. They're comparing options. They're asking, who in my area actually knows what they're doing? Who has a track record? Who do I feel comfortable inviting into my home? The ad we run here goes deeper than the top of the funnel piece. Instead of just showing the result, we're showing the process and the person behind it. The contractor on camera at the job site, walking through what they built and why they made specific decisions. A homeowner testimonial from a real client talking about their real experience. Not just the finished project, but what it was like to work with this company. The communication, the reliability, and the craftsmanship. This is where the contractor's face and voice becomes the competitive advantage. We said it before, and we will say it again. Homeowners who have seen you on videos multiple times before they meet you in person don't feel like they're meeting a stranger. They already have a sense of who you are, and they already trust you before the consultation even starts. Middle of funnel is where you earn the right to make an offer. Third is bottom of funnel, and this is where we go after homeowners who are actively in buying mode. This person has already done their research. They know that they want a remodel, an ADU, a new roof. They know what they want. They've been looking at options. Now they're ready to talk to someone and get a real quote. The ad here is direct and it's specific. We're not telling a story, we're acknowledging exactly where they are. If you're a homeowner in San Diego thinking about an ADU or a full home remodel and you're ready to get started, we'd love to talk. The creative is still shot on site at a real project that shows the quality of the work, but the message is leading forward. It ends with a specific, frictionless call to action, usually a free estimate or a free consultation, and it links to a form that qualifies them before they ever hit your calendar. This is the ad that most contractors wish was the only ad that they needed to run because it's really easy and it is powerful. But it only reaches the percentage of homeowners who happen to be at that exact stage of the buying journey right now. If you run it alone, you're leaving the majority of the potential market completely untouched. Fourth type is what we call a direct offer ad, and it's the most stripped down creative we run. No story, no project tour, no testimonial, just a straight, clear message directed at someone who is ready to act now. Looking for a contractor in San Diego? We offer estimates. Click the link below and get started. The ad is short. It could be 15 to 30 seconds on camera or even a simple static image with the right copy. The creative signal this sends to Andromeda finds the homeowner who is in full decision mode. Someone who has already done the research, already knows what they want, and just needs to know who to call. We never run discounts. We never run a limited time only pressure tactic. The offer is always a free estimate or a free consultation because that is the natural next step for a homeowner who is ready, and it removes the barrier between them and a conversation with you. This ad type is what gets the phone ringing the fastest, but without the other three running alongside it, it burns through the audience faster, costs more per lead over time, and misses every homeowner who isn't quite at that decision point yet. Here's the simplest way to think about all four of these together. At any given moment in your market, there are homeowners at every stage of this journey simultaneously. Some are dreaming, some are researching, some are ready to book, and some already have their credit card in hand. If you're only running to one or two types of these ads, you are only reaching one or two types of these people and walking away from everyone else. When all four run together, your brand is present at every stage of the homeowner's decision. The top of the funnel ads plant the seed, the middle of the funnel ads build the trust, the bottom of the funnel ads captures the ready buyer, and the direct offer ad closes the homeowner who just needs a reason to move forward right now. And because Andromeda is doing so much of the audience matching based on the creative signal, each ad naturally finds the type of homeowner it was built for. We're not just running four versions of the same thing. We're having four completely different conversations with four different people at four different points of their journey, all at the same time. That is what a full pipeline looks like. That is why our clients don't just get leads, they get consistent, compounding lead flow that builds over time. If you're currently running Facebook ads and you're only running one type, now you know why it's not performing the way that you want it to. And if you want to build a campaign that actually covers all four stages of your specific market and your specific niche, that's exactly what we do. Book a free strategy call with our team through the link in the description. We'll look at what you have now and show you exactly what a full four campaign structure would look like for your business. I'm Anthony with Apex Operations. One ad will never be enough. Four ads working together will change everything. We'll see you on the next one.